All right, everyone. Welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Tuesday, November 21st, 2017. And this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out the link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which changes the signs. All right, so today the moon in Sagittarius actually coming out of deep Scorpio and Ophiuchus these past couple days. So there could be a bit of spirited energy, which is great. Maybe tapping into our adventurous side or philosophical side if it's more on that level for you. Today we have Venus sextiling up to Pluto, some potentials maybe with relationships to connect deeply perhaps, maybe make some changes in that area. And also too with our values just in general, maybe changes to those, and really a great day just to connect to the people and things that we enjoy in life. All right, so that's the day generally, but let's look at all of this here in more detail. All right, so here is the sky for this Tuesday. So we have the moon just now entering Sagittarius, went over the galactic center last night for most of us, or yesterday. And so this is usually the part of the chart where it does take some time to start to get that bit of spirited energy, but certainly unfolding as the day unfolds. So really good for going for walks, hikes, getting outside, anything literally adventurous. If it's more internalized, really good day for learning higher things like spirituality or philosophy or astrology, things like this. And just all in all, I think being open-minded is always great with Sagittarius. Just receiving, seeing the big picture, and then taking action with that sort of open-minded view. So as a quick recap, we just had that new moon still last Saturday, so it's still the early phase of the cycle. Fantastic week for implementing new insights or new things into your life. When it comes to relationships, we could be enjoying a bit of mutuality when things are equal, harmonious, balanced. That's really good, whether it's in relationships or our own personal life, really enjoying balance at this time. So speaking of that Venus is going to be sextiling up to Pluto. Here today, it's not a major aspect, but it is an opening, and it will be collectively available for everybody. And so this has to do with the potential to connect essentially deeply, which is what Pluto signifies. So this can be in relationships, but it's also just to the simple values of life, you know, connecting deeply to the things that we enjoy, to the material resources, to the luxuries and enjoyments on that level. So whatever it is, really good day to connect, really good day for relationships. All in all, I think again that Venus is in a good sign. Her natural sign of Libra really emphasizes that enjoyment of, again, mutuality, one-to-one connection. It can be also a very empowering day in the sense of relationships or values. Again, if you're implementing any changes, usually with sextiles with Pluto, it's sort of like this potential to make change or opening in some way. So anything you want to do to sort of empower change in your life in that area, I think is fantastic. So that's definitely the strongest aspect of the day, as you can see here. I do want to mention that Venus is squaring the North Node as well. That'll be, I think, mostly tomorrow, and we usually don't feel as very personally. But I do want to say, great to be just learning about relationships, right? Anything you could do to challenge yourself to have that perspective about learning about relationships. Or if it's not relationships, your values, what you enjoy, maybe resources, finances, things like this. Anything that is willing yourself to learn, I think, is great with this square. So I also want to mention that tomorrow we are going to have Neptune station direct. This is usually a very deep part of our being. These outer planets, when they change direction, we usually don't feel them very personally, or as personally as, say, Mercury or Venus retrograde. But nonetheless, I think it's great to be observant of this. If you do notice the second half of today, and especially tomorrow, that any fantasies start coming back up again. Because when Neptune's retrograde, which he is for about 6 months, it tends to put a sort of pause on the usual fantasies or dreams or things that we're doing to escape reality. but then when he goes direct, it brings that back. So it's still early, but if you do notice any fantasies or dreams in any area of your life, I do recommend your weekly forecast if you haven't yet seen that, to see which areas this could be pertaining to. But if you do notice that, really good time to start practicing that presence, that acceptance, and that surrendering everything outside of our control, right? So really living in that present moment, I think, is always the greatest lesson with Neptune. All right, so that is the day in a nutshell. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your comments, actually. I am feeling a lot better with this cold, still working through it, but appreciate all the support and all the health advice as well. I've been getting some good advice in the comment section. But anyways, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.